well, we don't want to market something that people might complain about when they come to town. So I think that's kind of what's happened with Squirrel Hollow over the years too. Is, well, the facilities have kind of gone downhill, so we really want to market it like we market Spring Lake. Well, yes, I think we need to, and we will again once we get things
goes.
Yep.
The sheriff does make swings through there occasionally.
Yep, the sheriff, and then a number of years ago, it's been about 6 years ago, prior to that, Joe Allen is his name, he's our park ranger. We've never had a certified park ranger in the county that's kind of overseeing our parks. Pat at Spring Lake and Dan, they had some certifications, but they weren't full-on peace officers like ours is now. He's basically a police officer like a town
Well,
officer.
our county, it looks to me like has a lot of property to use and protect.
Sure, yep. And we need help.
Not a big money-making thing, except Spring Lake out there.
Yes.
The state.
Not anymore. No, it's county. It's been a county-managed state facility for a number of years. Back in 2001, when they did all the new lagoon and new shower house, the state turned it over.
So are you folks planning on possibly, I'm not trying to take this over, but putting in cabinets like you had in Spring Lake with you?
Potentially. I mean,
if you did that, you'd have to have more people.
Yeah, we will. And that's where I mentioned with the campground host site that we talked about. That's the big thing, just having a presence in the park.
Our big income in the county basically comes from Spring Lake and camping.
Yep, in the camping in Spring Lake. Yeah.
And so with that, I have to commend on a skating rink.
Oh, sure.
I mean, that's...
It's neat, yeah, not a lot of money. Well, one of the places in the United States that
something you could ever have.
Yep. And yeah, and again, you know, with Squirrel Hollow, like I said, we have a Spring Lake. You know, we wanted to just, like I said, we want to add some amenities there to make it attractive for folks that do come, and we will market to them. But again, we want to keep it somewhat, for the most part, out of this. Go ahead.
Yeah, the information that was in your slide presentation there, like the map that showed the areas.
Yep.
The 3 areas. Is that all online? Is that available online?
Yeah. So like you're talking like the Greene belt map and stuff.
Yeah.
That I just pulled that from, and I'm sorry I didn't cite all these pictures and stuff. that map came from the Iowa Game or Hunting Atlas.
Okay, and then the future development.
Yes.
And all that. Is that available online?
I can email it to you. That was just something I came up with, but I'd be glad to send that to whoever wants it. And like I said, we're gonna have a professional concept here in a couple months too. So. And then we plan on at that point having another meeting, public meeting, have folks come in and look at the plan again, and get some more input before we start really breaking ground. Any other questions on anything? Comments? Go ahead,
Do you close parks in the winter?
yes, we do. Not all of them. Squirrel Hollow we do. Seven Hills we do. And that may change too.
Yeah.
We get things developed. If we have somebody there and, you know, we have facilities there that are still able to use in the winter, yes, we would definitely consider winter like so. And that's like I said, when I was talking about the campground hosts, that type deal. The parks that we do have, that we got camping, Hyde Park, Spring Lake, they both do have campground hosts. Again, just having that presence there in the park is huge, keeps people honest. You don't have vandalism like you have when there's nobody around. So that's something we kind of have off and on at Squirrel Hollow over the years, but we just don't have the facilities there right now to keep a good host.
So if the weather stays nice, you'll leave them open?
What's that?
So if the weather stays nice, you'll leave them open?
Yeah, we'll leave them open as long as we can. Yeah.
Would it be to the county's advantage to put in a work camping, work camper there to protect it and to kind of watch over it?
As far as like the county, well, that's where we've kind of enlisted the help of campground hosts, where they'll bring their own camper. A lot of times it's just a trade-off. You give them free camping for the year, and they take care of where they kind of hang out, take care of clean bathrooms, you know, clean fire pits, do that type of stuff as a trade-off there for that. So that's kind of the route most state and county parks kind of go now, is they're using a lot of folks use campground hosts.
Some people just want a place to park.
Yeah.
If they had a secure, a good place for water and sewer.
Sure, yep.
It would be protection for the county and also somebody to kind of clean out the fire pit.
Yep.
Or
Yep, and that's the goal. That's kind of what we plan on doing, to have that facility, have that right there close to the shower facility when we get things developed, so we can have somebody there.
How many, do we have many work campers over at Spring Lake?
So we have a 2-week rule.
How many?
We have a 2-week rule as far, I guess I'm kind of, as far as hosts, yes, we do have, I was thinking workers like construction workers, long-term guys, we get some of those too. But yeah, the campground hosts the workers. So right now we've got one in Hyde Park, he just took off for Texas for the winter. But typically we have one at Hyde Park and we have 2 out at Spring Lake. The ones at Spring Lake, the ones take care of kind of the east side, and the ones on the west side take care of the west side. They do all our camping registrations.
I know Bridgewoods, people want to come there very badly.
Yeah. And the nice thing too is, I guess, good in that we've gone online with some of our reservations. So if you're not from the area, you can still make a reservation and come here and not have to fight the crowds. So, yeah, pretty nice.
Folks, I got 1 minute of tape left. If there's any quick questions, otherwise I want to thank all Tanner for being here.
I hope everyone learned something. Like I said, want to reiterate, if any of you have any tales, stories, you want to send me, feel free to let me hear them. So, include them.
Okay, thank you for coming.
Thanks, everybody.